Let us talk about planning dates. Whether it's your first time planning a date or just planning a date in general, whether it's if the girl's already your girlfriend or your wife or a girl that you're trying to meet. Let's talk about planning your dates and planning it well. Now, for a lot of men, you see, this planning a date something is new. Let's not even lie, let's not pretend. Okay, so some of us who are above 30, we didn't really get all of those date stuff, whether male or female. It's just the guy likes you, guys are talking, you meet once in a while. It wasn't really called a date, something, especially if you're like, I don't want to generalize African, but it was the way they are stressing it now on the internet about you must take me out on a date. It wasn't that serious before. If you understand what I'm trying to say, let me know in the comment section. But apparently now it's a thing to plan dates, and women, want to be taken out on different dates. Okay, and some of these dates are very expensive. In fact, is these dates that these planning dates a lot of times that scares some good men from pursuing a relationship. So let me tell you how to plan a date without spending too much, without breaking the bank, and the girl will not even know that you were very careful about planning this days. So let me help you plan your next date with your partner. This will give her so much joy, especially if you've never planned a date before. Okay, so let me help you make it easy to plan a date. So I wrote it down so that so that we don't make any mistake. I want to make it as easy as possible. Now, very first thing when it comes to planning a date is you need to choose a location that favors you. Listen, I'm talking to men now, okay? Women might not really care, okay? A girl wants what she wants, okay? She might have had screenshots in her phone, places she wants to go and everything, and they might be very pricey for your pocket. So the best thing to do if you don't want to feel embarrassed when you decide to take a girl out on a date is choose a location. Make the reservation yourself. Choose a place that fits your bank account. Okay? Do not allow her take you to a place where you get there and you can't even afford a single thing on the menu. Now, I have a book, 100 questions to ask your crush to get to know them better. Now, if you've bought that my ebook, it's very affordable. Just the link is in the description box. Go get it. If you've gone through that my book and you're having conversation with this new girl, definitely you will know the type of food she likes, the kind of places she likes to visit, her kind of drinks. You must have asked her questions around this. This is one thing a lot of you don't know. You don't know how to do the talking stage to get valuable information. Some of you, the talking stage is just straight into sex and when are you visiting me? No. When you go through that my ebook, you will know the important questions to ask a girl, and these questions will help you in your next phase of dating. Now, when you've studied her, you use those questions to understand her kind of person, the kind of food she likes, places she visited, places she wants to visit again, all those kind of questions. You now plan yourself and okay, she likes steaks, she likes pasta, she likes native food, she likes Nigerian jollof, she likes swallow, she likes wine, she likes all of these. You now use your hand to do research. Okay, what restaurant sells this type of food? Is it affordable? You call them up, you ask them about their menu price. You even use your hand to go to the location to see the place. Maybe she has told you the kind of aesthetics she likes if you want to work with that. You see how it's easy. Now you do this research yourself, okay? And then you tell her, oh, let's have a date on Saturday this time. And she's like, fine, cool. Where are we going to? Maybe you tell her it's a surprise, but dress smart casual or just put on something simple, wear a dress or something, and then she shows up to this place and it's easy for you. So choose a location. You already know how much the menu costs. So it's not going to kill you. Okay? You already, and again, you already know that she is going to like the menu. You already know that because you already know she likes jollof. So you take her to a jollof place. You know she likes Indian cuisine or Chinese. Then you take her to a Chinese place. You know she likes bowling or she likes snooker games or she likes, climbing or something, mountain climbing. You already know. You take her to these places already. Now she already likes the location. She already likes the kind of food or the kind of games or the kind of sports that they do in this location. Then you take her there. So it's you being thoughtful and you also taking her to a place that she likes and also a place that your bank account will not grow weak after, visiting the place. So you see, planning this date something is not so difficult. It's just that we overthink it. The second thing that's very important when it comes to planning a date is your appearance. Like I said, if you already know the place, you already know the kind of clothes that they accept, you inform her, dress this way, and then you also show up looking very nice. Okay, don't show up with your sportswear or looking opposite of what the place talks about. Please do not show up look smelling, looking so unkept. Make sure you go and shave your hair, trim your beards, shower, brush your teeth, make sure your skin is not looking ashy, rub cream, rub body oil. If you do not know how to buy all these things, buy Vaseline. Yes, Vaseline is one of the oldest brand. I'm sure everybody knows Vaseline. They have lotions, they have the Vaseline petroleum jelly. This will give you shine. The petroleum jelly will give you shine both on your body and in your hair. Okay, rub it on your beard, it will shine. Rub it on your hair, it will shine. It will make you look fine. Please, if you cannot afford anything, you can afford Vaseline. Please, and then get any affordable perfume that smells nice, not the one that smells like, I don't know, not a tapia pia. Okay, so like make sure that you just little, then take care of the colors. Like I always advise you, don't go with heavy colors. Don't wear red, blue, green, purple. Go with neutral tone, black on black, white on black, white on white, beige, brown. These are the colors you should stick to. Neutral colors, they will complement your skin, whether you're light skin or you're black. It doesn't matter. All of these nude colors will complement you any day, anytime. When in doubt, please wear black on black. When in doubt, wear black on black. Okay, it will still complement your skin. So yes, your appearance matters a lot when you are going for dates. The third way to help you plan a successful date or to make sure that your date ends successfully is avoid serious conversations. Now, again, back to my ebook. If you buy that ebook, 100 conversations to have, I'm stressing on it because this ebook will help you a lot. It will help you a lot. Click the link in my bio and go buy this ebook. It will make life very easy for you. Now, when you are there on these dates, avoid serious conversations. Do not talk much about religion. Do not talk about politics. Do not talk about things that you know that you're going to have opposite opinion that will not bring an argument or a disagreement or that will make you have strong opinion. No, avoid too much serious conversations. Buy that ebook. I don't want to stress on conversations, but buy that ebook. They are fun, easy, loving questions that you can ask that will make you guys laugh, that will make her comfortable, that will make her talk more. These are the kind of conversations you want to have. So go get that ebook. The link again is in the description box. You do not want to miss it. Go and buy that ebook. It's very affordable. Go and purchase it right now. The next thing I'm going to talk about is don't get thirsty, okay? Don't get carried away and start talking about sex or complimenting her on her body, oh, her boobs, her cleavage, her laps, her lips. I mean, you can get cheeky. You can get, you can just say you have a beautiful lips. Okay, you understand? You have a kissable lips. You can just tray in there, but don't get too thirsty. Don't make it. And before you play or take this kind of risks, make sure that you're already cracking her up. She's already laughing and she's so comfortable around you. If she's not yet comfortable around you, please do not go for anything sexual. In fact, avoid anything sexual as possible as you can. Okay, avoid anything sexual. Don't make her feel like you're just after her body. You're just looking at her breast. You're just looking at all her body. You want to eat her all up. Come on now. Keep your eyes calm. Your eyes should not be wandering too much all over her body. You need to respect yourself. If a woman sees that you're too hungry for her body, she might think that that's the only thing you're actually coming for, and not to really get to know her. Okay, so be careful. Don't have wandering eyes, and don't be too quick to talk about sex, or are you going to go home with me? Are you going to just don't even try it. The problem I have with some men is for the fact that you think that you've spent money, especially if you let this girl plan the date. And that's why I say you need to pick a location that you will be able to afford. The thing is, when the girl takes you to a place you feel like you spent so much money, you think you deserve the reward. Are you not going to follow me home? After spending all this money, you're not going to follow me home. Come on now. If you wanted an ashawo, if you wanted a call girl, if you wanted a prostitute, why didn't you just go on the road to get one? Eh? Nobody put a gun on your head and say, come and spend money on this girl. So that's why I tell you, pick a location that you know that you're not going to die after spending the money, or you're not going to hate yourself after spending the money. You like this girl, you have to put the effort. Okay, so pick a location that you can afford. And when you're there, please do not make her feel like after now she needs to go service you at home because you've spent money. Okay, so do not be tested. Do not make her feel like after now you need to have sex, or you need to have sex just because you've seen her. Do not do that. It's going to spoil your game, and this girl might not want to, go out on a date with you another time. All right. The next on my list is do not rush for a second date. Like the date might be going fine, you guys might really be enjoying yourself, or you might think that she's enjoying herself because she's laughing and being friendly and cordial, but deep down she might not be enjoying it. That's the honest truth. See, the world is very dangerous. Okay, a lot of women are afraid to make a guy feel like they're not enjoying his company. A lot of women are afraid to make a guy feel like they're irritated by his presence. So they will play along, and in their mind, they're just praying for this date to be over so they can go home. So they might not feel safe enough to let you know that I don't like you and walk away, because some men will just bring a gun and they will just kill that girl. So they might be acting nice and friendly and chatty, and your mind, you're thinking, oh, you've won her heart. Then you're like, oh, let's do this again. I think we should see next week Tuesday. Then she now hits you with, I'll be working on Tuesday next week, and maybe I'll do a rent check and I'll let you know when I'll be free. You are fucked up. You have just spoiled the game for yourself. So do not, because when you get a rejection, trust me, it's not going to be good on your self-esteem. So do not rush for a second date. If she wants a second date, let it be after this first day. When you guys get home and you guys still continue your conversation and you people are still being so cordial and friendly and loving to each other, then you guys can push for a second date. But on that spot, do not ask for a second date. Do not tell her, let's do this again. Do not feel so eager, so excited. She might not be feeling what you're feeling. That's the honest truth. So you do not want to get rejection right on the spot. You're going to start having regrets of coming out or spending money, all of those things. No. Okay, so do not push for a second date. After that first date, you guys go home and see how the friendship continues. Then after a couple of days, you guys can decide to do a second date, or she cannot hit you up like, when are we seeing again? Then you can plan a second date, but do not outrightly ask her for a second date, dear, that you people are talking about. And the last on my list to have a successful first date or a date with a girl in general is make sure she gets home safely. It's very important that she gets home safely. As a gentleman, make sure that if you're not dropping her home, even if whether she's driving herself or she's going to Uber home or take a taxi or whatever, make sure that you hit her up and make sure that she got home safe. And if you can, please make sure you drop her home. If whether you're driving or if you're even going to Uber, you can use the same Uber, drop her home, and then use the same Uber and go home. If that's too much for you, put her in an Uber, call her. Okay, if you want to, you can just act like I'm going to take a screenshot of the plate number, and if anything happens to you, I'm going to hold him responsible. You can do all of this, but just make her know that you want to make sure that she gets home safely. And you can tell the Uber driver, please drive her gently. Okay, she's my baby. I don't want anything to happen to her. You can just play around, all of those. Or you can just put her in an Uber and say, let me know when you get home safely. Okay, and if you don't get the call from her, make sure you call her and say, did you get home safe? I really had a good time, and all of those. So make sure that you try to make sure she gets home safely. That's the important thing. Now, the last thing, I'm just going to add this one because a lot of people get confused. Like, should I send a follow-up text, after making sure that she got home safe? Should I say, oh, I had a nice day? Or yes, you can do that. Okay, but make sure you keep it simple. You can, when you confirm that maybe you gave her a call or she gave you a call, like, hey, I just got home. You can say, oh, that's very good. I'm so happy now that you go home safely. Then you can tell her, I did have a good time, all right? Good night and have an amazing night rest, or have an amazing week, or amazing weekend or something. Okay, don't say let's do this again. Just tell her, I did have a good time, all right? Good night, or have a nice week. Okay, and then whatever she responds, we also let you know that she had a good time or she doesn't want to do this anymore. But make sure that she got home safely. That's the most important thing. So if you follow this step, it's going to be easy for you to plan a date. It's not a big deal. It's not something you should hit your head on the ground. Okay. People think that when you talk about planning a date with a girl, that you have to break the bank and lose money. No. If you plan it properly, women just want to know that you thought about it and you put in the effort to take. Good women, because a lot of women who are not good will be like, why did you bring me here? This is so cheap. This is so da, 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 da. But a girl who likes you will appreciate the fact that you even planned a date. Like, are you serious? You planned all of this? Like, she's going to be happy that you even put the effort to do something like this. Okay. And if you buy my ebook, it will be easy for you to know the kind of places you can take her to that she enjoys going to. So go and click on that link. 100 conversation starters that you can have to get to know your new partner better. The link is in the description box. Okay, so I will see you next time. Make sure you like this video and share so other people will see it. All right, so keep living life, giving chance, and bye for now. Mwah.